The Oregon Employment Department has released job figures for the month of May. Senior economic analyst Anna Johnson is here to tell us more.
The unemployment rate for May was 14.2%, which is down from a revised April rate of 14.9%. Oregon's total non-farm payroll employment rose by 22,500 jobs in May. So that means that in May, employers added back nearly 1 in 10 jobs that were cut in April. But over the past 3 months, the COVID-19 pandemic job losses totaled 243,500, which is historically unprecedented.
Which were the industries most impacted in May?
So the over-the-month job gains in May were largest in leisure and hospitality. The healthcare and social assistance sector, construction, and retail trade also saw large job gains over the month. But these job gains were countered by substantial losses in manufacturing and government. Much of these cuts were concentrated in primary metal manufacturing and computer and electronic product manufacturing. And the portion of government with the big change in May was local government education.
So those were the changes for May. Which industries have seen the overall biggest impact of COVID-19?
Well, leisure and hospitality really saw the quickest and largest impact from the COVID-19 closures. And this month, that industry saw the largest job gains of any industry in Oregon, adding back about almost 16,000 jobs. However, for context, restaurants have only added back about 1 out of every 5 jobs that they lost in March and April. And similarly, accommodations, which includes hotels and motels, added back only 1 out of 10 jobs it lost the previous 2 months.
How do all these numbers fit into the bigger picture?
So over the past 3 months, Oregon has lost 243,500 jobs, and this is a historic loss. The unemployment rate of 14.2%, while lower than it was in April, is still a record high. During the Great Recession, the peak unemployment rate was 11.9%. Oregonians are still suffering the economic realities of being unemployed.
Comparing these figures with the nation as a whole, what do we see?
Nationally, the unemployment rate also fell in May from 14.7% in April to 13.3% in May. Nationally, the large employment increases occurred in the same industries as we saw in Oregon. And despite the over-the-month increase, non-farm employment was 13% below its February level.
Nationally, there's been talk of the unemployment rate being higher than the published figure. Is this the case in Oregon?
Well, it's true that not everyone out of work due to COVID-19 was properly counted as unemployed, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Some of the workers were recorded as who were recorded as employed but absent from work should have been classified as unemployed on a temporary layoff. And if they had been properly classified, the Bureau of Labor Statistics estimates that the overall unemployment rate would have been about 3 percentage points higher nationally. We don't know what that percentage is in Oregon, but it's possible that it would be similar.